my scrappy friends. Welcome to my channel. I am working on more December daily. So I had a ton of photos for day 5. So I'm going to keep working on day 5 and then I'm going to show day 6. So this is going to be a 2-dayer. Just to maximize. And you've seen me add, I forget what I did. I just did something real quick. I think I just added the 5 to the one pocket page that I had already did and I posted earlier this month. And I also am cutting out some photos. My printer went a little bit weird and has printed some dots on the top of that photo. I think it did another photo too that I did. I don't really know why there's magenta dots, but we're just going to leave it because it kind of looks fun. So I'm going to use that. I also have some other photos over on the other side because I will be using some of those for other pages, but I wanted to find a paper that I thought would go well with the big Christmas tree that I just cut out. That is my mom's tree. And when I was over at her house doing stuff for her videos, so I'll make sure I link to her channel too, because she did a 3-parter, if you will, on the chocolate jumbos that we created or made, and did a video for hers. And so we thought it would be fun to do a collab. But I already talked about that. So I thought my mom's tree looked really pretty, so I took a picture of that, and then I just added that little, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And then on the other side, I am going to add this, where I kind of start playing around with it, and then, oh, I forgot that I did this part too. Yeah. So, because this is part of day 6. Oh boy. So I'm going to add this tag as like a landing spot. It's just a nice little shelf. It's a thing that I like to do that kind of just helps, especially when you put a cluster in the middle. And I'm going to cut this 6 out. You would think that it would have been smart of me to just cut all of these numbers out all at one time. I did not. Maybe I'll do that tonight after I'm done voicing over a whole bunch of these videos that I have for you guys. And I really thought that owl looked super cute, and then that tree, and I'm going to put this on pop dots. Well, it's not really pop dots. I'm using foam adhesive, or foam, dimensional foam. There we go. Those are the words that I was looking for. And some more thread. I've been using a ton of thread, if you haven't noticed. So it'll continue on day 7. And then I think I stopped for a little while. So yeah, it's just a fun little way to add something textury without it being really, really thick. I think that's why I like that. So I'll come back to that and put it in, but because I use that liquid glue, I didn't want to stick it in the protector yet. So I'm going to go and work on the last bit of photos. All these photos are 3x4. They are horizontal instead of vertical because that is how I took them. And so all of them are going to go that same way. So when I do my journaling for this card here, and I picked that diagonal photo or paper, it kind of goes a little bit with the green paper that I have on the other side with the tree. And it's just super fun. So that I got last year, and I'm looking for just a few pieces that I think will work well. I have that 3x4-ish size card that just looks like a library card. And I know I want to use that on there too to write my journaling, because I want to put a little bit of journaling on there, talking about making a video with my mom, and I thought that would be kind of fun, something fun to look back on. I didn't write a ton, and I probably could have wrote more because we actually did this on 2 days, but I'll probably take the other day that I go over and talk a little bit more about filming with my mom and stuff, because that's something different that we've not done before. But so I thought it would be really fun to get those photos of her messing around with her phone, and just like what it looks like in the kitchen when you are a food YouTuber. So it definitely was a whole different experience for me, since I've tried to do cooking once or twice. Actually, it's probably on my channel somewhere. But I do not have a good kitchen to film in, really. And it was fun to try, but I don't think I'd want to do it. And especially after having my mom do it and I've talked to her quite a bit about just the, YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And I thought about using that little snowman because he's so cute. But nope. I didn't think he fit good there. So I'm going to stick with that little North Pole and just add some more of those gingerbread houses. And I like how I tied them in because I used that paper on the day before, or on the page before, and so it'll just tie that whole day in together. So I just write a little bit about there. And I just added a few of those gingerbread to the page. I didn't want to add too much because it's already kind of cluttered, but I did want to make it really Christmassy since we were baking that day. And I have all of these things, and I just have a hard time self-editing a lot of times. So, yeah, it'll be fun. I don't really care. It's my album, right? So if I like it and it brings me joy, I'm just going to do it. I think that's the key to these albums, right? Is they're all so personal. And like, yeah, I can share what I'm doing, and hopefully it helps you guys decide on how you guys want to do your album. But at the end of the day, I just hope that you guys enjoy seeing a little bit of my process and my memories. So I'm going to add that little snowman there I just put that spread Christmas cheer on top, and that's just on the page protector. I will probably have to add some kind of adhesive later. I'm not sure if I did or not. And then I decided that I needed to add that big 5 because I've been using these green numbers for all of my pages, all of my days. So I'm going to play around with that because I had it on there really nice, and then I farted around with it. So I think I mess with it. I think I like it better how I just have it, and I change it, and I don't like it that way. But I never fixed it. I just left it. But I think I liked it up. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to play around with it because I'll end up messing it up. But anyway, so there we go. That is it. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope you guys have a great January, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.